Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue of Bobby Bowden first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it. When they get chanting and the horse gets running, you know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. Can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Doak. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Mustangs ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Gives it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Now on the move. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Long way to go on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Still looking. Showing the bravado, throwing it back to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Out wide right, it's Robinson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Right side, it's Knight. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Handoff again. Runs through the tackle. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Brings into the open. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Mustangs are marching down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
He'll get rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having... He'll try to take it back. He's at the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown Seminoles. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll run it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Looking left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Knowles will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Got him quickly. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Knowles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
After starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Coming out with it, it's Hale. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Knight. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Lost to throw on 1st. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On target to the left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. And runs through another guy.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fighting for it, it's Knight. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Look out! Chase to the right. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save ahead and just get out of bounds.
And so far early in this game, and you got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality, and it's stopping the run. You can tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the door. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Uncorks one to the middle. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them.
Number 99 set to kick this one away.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. He's going for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Wiles. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Rid of it on the RPO. At the 45 on his way. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
From the gun, he breaks a tackle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Moves the pocket. It's Daniels. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the extra point is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds us back in the middle. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Upstairs to make the catch. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's a first down for the offense.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Snags it. On the move at the 30. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Jennings. They're all over him. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football now.
To defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he muffs it, a loose football. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Rushes on. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Lopez. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
I mean, some quarterbacks have a hard enough time just completing passes in the pocket, but to do it on the run, like when you got that kind of speed and that kind of momentum going, it takes a special kind of athlete, and that quarterback, he's a different breed.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Wiles. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looks as if he's going to run it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 11 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Clemson setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
Back to throw, it's Jennings.
And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. There he goes!
Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Touchdown Mustangs! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Making the adjustment. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. There's some room. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Noles are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. He'll take it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Deep in his own territory as he reels in that punt. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Looking for a big play. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Gets the back moving the pocket, it's Daniels. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's been a tough day for this defense so far, guys, especially against the pass. They haven't been able to force that many incompletions. They've already allowed 2 TD passes. They need more plays like that, and they got to be able to put it back-to-back to gain some confidence defensively.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got him this time. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Nice job by this defense, man. They've really answered the bell. This offense had a good first half. Second half, man, starting to put a couple of drives together, pressuring the quarterback, getting the sack, making this offense feel uncomfortable.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. First play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Knight. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
Going to try to get it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. This crowd knows when to bring it. To the air, it's Jennings. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. Quarterback of this guy's caliber, missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go. Ready. Left, go.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. The quick game. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. Inside the into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. Complete in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Left side is Cooper. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Look. Return.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. The sure hands, it's Robinson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The give as they work on that clock. Turning it on! Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Riles. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll ride him again. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Snap it to the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Quarterback changing the play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, the attempt is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Extending the play. He's going to fire to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Got to make the play on 4th. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. What a way to pick up the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position.
When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Get in the 1st down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Under pressure. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And so after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Deep shot for the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And this one to bring us to a deadlock in the final moments. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Sells the run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He unleashes a long one. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's not afraid to go deep. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, SMU! They strike first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Sells to run, looking to pass. Unloads to the right. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover.